Precision meets innovation. 1 lakh kilometers? We crushed that in just 15 days. From component level to system, if there's a way to test it, we've probably got it covered. Why an Ather, you ask? Here, every Ather goes through 350 plus brutal tests before it can even earn its name. Every strain, every vibration, every sign of weakness is tracked, analyzed, and eliminated. Batteries, the heart of the scooter. We drown them, bake them, and drop them into submission. Abuse tests? Our specialty. Software validation? Flawless. Oh, but we're not done here yet. Finally a shower after a long, hard day. Just like you, the scooter comes out looking sharper, cleaner, and ready for whatever is next. See you on the road.
Next. Ready?
Easy on an Ather.
जल्दी चल
के जाएगा कहाँ घूम के आएगा यहाँ
पेट्रोल खत्म आधे घंटे तक
हड़बड़ दी मैं गड़बड़ दी सामने तेरे पुलिस खड़ी
तू लाना इधर इसको जल्दी डाल इसमें
हड़बड़ दी मैं गड़बड़ दी सामने तेरे पुलिस खड़ी पुलिस खड़ी पुलिस खड़ी It's easy on an Ather. Hello, hello, hello. Pick it up now. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Pick it up now. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Halo, halo, halo. It's easy on an Ather.
लाइव लोकेशन ट्रैकिंग है इसमें। हाँ, ताकि हमारी दीदी तुम्हारे भैया के ऊपर नजर रख सके और स्किड कंट्रोल भी है। हाँ, ताकि तुम्हारे भैया कभी फिसले नहीं, समझे?
नए रिश्ते की शुरुआत नए रिश्ता के साथ एथर रिश्ता।
It's easy on an Ather.
So, how was Infinite Cruise?
I never knew you could cruise in city traffic on a scooter at different speeds. Then on slopes, I could cruise on the way up and down with confidence. And then bad roads. You made it work for the bad roads too. I could ride at low speeds without getting kicked out of cruise. Infinite Cruise is so cool!
Cruise Control reimagined for cities. Infinite Cruise now on Ather 450 Apex.
Let's go to the gym.
Taking you there.
Take me to Rahul's place.
Let's go.
It's easy on an Ather.
What makes an Ather an Ather? This is the juggernaut, Ather's engineering playground. It's a tough, rugged battleground. Inside this 38,692 square feet of brutal testing madness, precision meets innovation. 1 lakh kilometers? We crushed that in just 15 days. From component level to system, if there's a way to test it, we've probably got it covered. Why an Ather, you ask? Here, every Ather goes through 350 plus brutal tests before it can even earn its name. Every strain, every vibration, every sign of weakness is tracked, analyzed, and eliminated. Batteries, the heart of the scooter. We drown them, bake them, and drop them into submission. Abuse tests, our specialty. Software validation, flawless. Oh, but we're not done here yet. Finally a shower after a long, hard day. Just like you, the scooter comes out looking sharper, cleaner, and ready for whatever is next. See you on the road.
That's ready?
It's easy on an Ather.
चल जल्दी चल
के जाएगा कहाँ घूम के आएगा यहाँ
पेट्रोल खत्म
हड़बड़ी मैं गड़बड़ी सामने तेरे पुलिस खड़ी
तू लाना इधर इसको जल्दी डाल इसमें
हड़बड़ी मैं गड़बड़ी सामने तेरे पुलिस खड़ी पुलिस खड़ी पुलिस खड़ी
It's easy on an Ather.
Hello, hello, hello. Pick it up now. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Pick it up now. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Halo, halo, halo.
It's easy on an Ather.
लाइव लोकेशन ट्रैकिंग है इसमें। हाँ, ताकि हमारी दीदी तुम्हारे भैया के ऊपर नजर रख सके और स्किड कंट्रोल भी है। हाँ, ताकि तुम्हारे भैया कभी फिसले नहीं, समझे?
नए रिश्ते की शुरुआत नए रिश्ता के साथ एथर रिश्ता।
It's easy on an Ather.
So, how was Infinite Cruise?
I never knew you could cruise in city traffic on a scooter at different speeds. Then on slopes, I could cruise on the way up and down with confidence. And then bad roads. You made it work for the bad roads too. I could ride at low speeds without getting kicked out of cruise. Infinite Cruise is so cool!
Cruise control reimagined for cities. Infinite Cruise now on Ather 450 Apex.
Let's go to the gym.
Taking you there.
Take me to Rahul's place.
Let's go.
It's easy on an Ather.
What makes an Ather an Ather? This is the juggernaut, Ather's engineering playground. It's a tough, rugged battleground. Inside this 38,692 square feet of brutal testing madness, precision meets innovation. 1 lakh kilometers? We crushed that in just 15 days. From component level to system, if there's a way to test it, we've probably got it covered. Why an Ather, you ask? Here, every Ather goes through 350 plus brutal tests before it can even earn its name. Every strain, every vibration, every sign of weakness is tracked, analyzed, and eliminated. Batteries, the heart of the scooter. We drown them, bake them, and drop them into submission. Abuse tests, our specialty. Software validation, flawless. Oh, but we're not done here yet. Finally a shower after a long, hard day. Just like you, the scooter comes out looking sharper, cleaner, and ready for whatever is next. See you on the road.
Next. Ready?
It's easy on an Ather.
चल जल्दी चल
के जाएगा कहाँ घूम के आएगा यहाँ
पेट्रोल खत्म
हड़बड़ी में गड़बड़ी सामने तेरे पुलिस खड़ी
तू लाना इधर इसको जल्दी डाल इसमें
हड़बड़ी में गड़बड़ी सामने तेरे पुलिस खड़ी पुलिस खड़ी पुलिस खड़ी
It's easy on an Ather.
Hello, hello, hello. Pick it up now. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Pick it up now. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Halo, halo, halo.
It's easy on an Ather.
लाइव लोकेशन ट्रैकिंग है इसमें। हाँ, ताकि हमारी दीदी तुम्हारे भैया के ऊपर नजर रख सके और स्किड कंट्रोल भी।
It's easy on an Ather.
So, how was Infinite Cruise?
I never knew you could cruise in city traffic on a scooter at different speeds. Then on slopes, I could cruise on the way up and down with confidence. And then bad roads. You made it work for the bad roads too. I could ride at low speeds without getting kicked out of cruise. Infinite Cruise is so cool!
Cruise control reimagined for cities. Infinite Cruise now on Ather 450 Apex.
Let's go to the gym.
Taking you there.
Take me to Rahul's place.
Let's go.
It's easy on an Ather.
What makes an Ather an Ather? This is the Juggernaut, Ather's engineering playground. It's a tough, rugged battleground. Inside this 38,692 square feet of brutal testing madness, precision meets innovation. 1 lakh kilometers? We crushed that in just 15 days. From component level to system, if there's a way to test it, we've probably got it covered. Why an Ather, you ask? Here, every Ather goes through 350 plus brutal tests before it can even earn its name. Every strain, every vibration, every sign of weakness is tracked, analyzed, and eliminated. Batteries, the heart of the scooter. We drown them, bake them, and drop them into submission. Abuse tests? Our specialty. Software validation? Flawless. Oh, but we're not done here yet. Finally a shower after a long, hard day. Just like you, the scooter comes out looking sharper, cleaner, and ready for whatever is next. See you on the road.
Dear shareholders, good morning and a very warm welcome to the 13th Annual General Meeting of Ather Energy Limited. This meeting is being held through video conferencing in accordance with a circular issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. For smooth conduct of the meeting, all participants are requested to remain on mute. During the question and answer session, only the shareholders who have registered as speakers will be unmuted one by one. Each speaker shareholder will then be given an opportunity to unmute themselves, express their views and ask the questions. I now hand over to Ms. Neelam Dhawan, Chairperson of your company, to initiate the proceedings of this meeting.
Thank you. Good morning, dear shareholders. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the 13th Annual General Meeting of Ather Energy Limited. I would like to thank you for joining us today. Please note that as per the requirements, the proceedings of the AGM will be available on the website of the company and on the website of the stock exchanges. A live streaming of this meeting is also being webcast on the website of NSCL. We have the requisite quorum present through video conference to conduct the proceedings of this meeting. Participation of shareholders through video conference is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum as per the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. The quorum being present, I call this meeting to order. I would now like to introduce your board of directors who have joined this meeting. Mr. Kaushik Datta, Independent Director of the company and Chairperson of the Audit Committee and Risk Management Committee, is attending this AGM from New Delhi. Mr. Sanjay Nayak, Independent Director of the company and the Chairperson of the Nomination and the Remuneration Committee, is attending the AGM from Bengaluru. Mr. Pankaj Sood, Non-Executive Director of the company, is attending this AGM from Mumbai. Mr. Ram Kupaswamy, Non-Executive Director of the company, is attending this AGM from Pittsburgh, USA. Mr. Vivek Anand, Non-Executive Director of the company, is attending this AGM from Gurgaon. Mr. Tarun Mehta, Executive Director and CEO, Mr. Sapanil Jain, Executive Director and CTO, Mr. Sohail Parekh, CFO, and Ms. Pooja Agarwal, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer, joining from Bangalore. We also have Mr. Gurvinder Singh, Partner, Deloitte Haskins & Sells, Statutory Auditors, and Mr. Biswajit Ghosh, Partner, BMP & Co. LLP, Secretarial Auditor and Scrutinizer, who have joined us today. Since this AGM is being held through video conferencing, I request Pooja Agarwal, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer, to take us through certain instructions for participating in the meeting. Over to you, Pooja.
Morning, everyone. Shareholders may note that the meeting is being held through video conference in accordance with the Companies Act 2013 and the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. The facility of participation in the AGM through video conference facility is being made available to all the shareholders, and the procedure has been detailed in the AGM notice. Shareholders are requested to refer to the instructions in the notice of the AGM for their uninterrupted and seamless participation. In case the shareholders are facing any difficulty, they may reach out to the helpline numbers. Further, in accordance with the Secretarial Standard 2 of General Meetings issued by the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, the proceedings of AGM shall be deemed to be conducted at the registered office of the company, which shall be the deemed venue of the AGM. Since the AGM is being held electronically, physical attendance of members has been dispensed with, and also the requirement for appointing proxies is not applicable. The company has received requests from a few shareholders who have registered themselves to speak at the meeting. Accordingly, the floor will be open for these shareholders to ask their questions. The moderator will facilitate this session once the chairperson opens the floor for question and answers. Shareholders can also post their views or questions on the chat box tab on the video conference screen anytime up to 12 noon. The statutory registers, along with the documents referred to in the notice, have been made available electronically for inspection by the shareholders. Shareholders seeking to inspect these documents can send their requests to cs@atherenergy.com. As the meeting is being held through video conference, the facility for appointment of proxies by shareholders is not available, and hence proxy register is not available for inspection. The company has provided the facility to cast votes electronically on the resolution set forth in the notice. The shareholders who have not yet cast their votes and who are participating during this meeting will have the opportunity to cast their votes through e-voting system provided by NSTL during the meeting. Shareholders can click on the voting tab of the video conference screen to avail this facility. Those shareholders who have cast their votes through remote e-voting prior to the AGM can also attend the meeting but shall not be entitled to cast their votes again. Thank you. Over to you, Ms. Neelam.
Thank you, Pooja. Dear shareholders, the previous year has been an important one for Ather. It was our first full year as a publicly listed company following our successful listing in May 2025. More importantly, FY26 was a year of strong progress as we scaled the business and strengthened the foundations built over the last decade. The company grew strongly across volumes, market share, and financial performance while expanding its presence across India and international markets. Our retail, service, and charging ecosystem continued to scale, and our product portfolio expanded to reach a broader range of customers. The year also saw the continued progress across our product and technology platform and capacity at Auric. Together, these are strengthening Ather's ability to serve a much larger customer base and build for the next phase of growth. These are important steps in Ather's journey as we move from building the foundations of the company to scaling them. As we enter our second year as a listed company, we remain focused on building a strong, enduring business and creating long-term value for our shareholders. Thank you. I now request Tarun Mehta, Executive Director and CEO, to address the shareholders.
Thank you, Neelam. Good morning, everyone. It has been a year since Ather became a listed company. At our last AGM, we discussed the foundations we had built over the previous decade and the strategy to take Ather into its next phase. FY26 gives us a much clearer view of what those foundations have delivered. What stands out about the year is not just the growth in any one metric. Many of those things we've been working on independently for years are now starting to reinforce each other. Product, technology, distribution, manufacturing, and economics are beginning to work as one system. FY26 was a breakthrough year for Ather. We sold 2.6 lakh scooters, up nearly 70% from the previous year, and total income grew 66% to 3,800 crores plus. More importantly, operating cash flow improved by more than 750 crores year on year. EBITDA loss narrowed from 531 crores to 257 crores, while EBITDA margin improved steadily throughout the year from negative 15.7% in Q1 to negative 2.5% in Q4. We had always believed that with the right product, Ather's rightful market share and volumes could be substantially higher, and FY26 was the year when we saw that belief start to play out at scale. Importantly, this improvement was not driven by one quarter or one intervention. We saw the business improve consistently through every quarter across volumes, market share, and unit economics. Market share tells another important part of that story. Ather's national market share improved from 11.7% in FY25 to 17.1% in FY26. During the festive quarter, monthly registrations crossed 30,000 units and market share crossed 20%. But what matters to us is how we earned that share. We did it while keeping our selling prices broadly stable, even as industry-wide subsidies came down. We did it through a strong product portfolio, a wider distribution network, and a better customer proposition. That makes the quality of the share gain particularly important. All of this has been driven a lot by our new product, Ather Rista. Rista has been central to this change. When we started working on Ather Rista, the objective was quite simple. We wanted to take the Ather product experience to a much larger set of customers without compromising on the core engineering principles that define our products. The market share response has been very strong. Rista is now our fastest selling product. It reached its first 1 lakh unit sales within 11 months of launch, went from 1 lakh to 3 lakh units in the following 11 months. Today, Rista accounts for approximately 75% of our monthly volumes. More importantly, it has changed the scale at which Ather can operate. Our overall fleet has now crossed over 7 lakh units on Indian roads. That installed base is becoming an important asset in itself. It gives us a larger connected fleet, a larger service base, a larger customer community, and increasingly a larger platform on which we can build software and other parts of our ecosystem. Rista has also changed the economics of our retail network. At the time of our IPO listing, we were very clear that we would not add stores to increase our store count. We would only add stores when they could have a good shot at becoming independently viable, and we would add them on the back of a product that would make those stores work. This is exactly what has happened. Experience center count, store count, increased from 351 at the end of FY25 to around 700 plus at the end of FY26, with around 3/4 of those new stores coming from our existing dealer partners. That is an incredibly strong signal that the underlying economics of the network are working. A broader product portfolio allows a store to serve more customers and generate more throughput. Better throughput improves store economics, which makes further investment more attractive for our retail partners. We saw the impact of this very clearly when we started taking Rista beyond the markets where Ather has been traditionally very strong. Middle India, for example, was the clearest proof of this. We had identified the 5 states of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and Odisha as regions where Ather had reasonable brand equity but lacked the right product and the distribution depth. Middle India started the year at roughly around 9.5% market share and ended FY26 at 17.3% market share. In Gujarat and Odisha, where we saw a particularly strong response to Rista, market share moved from around 4% in Q1 FY25 to close to 20% by the end of FY26. This is important because it shows that the model we have built over many years in the South can travel across the country on the back of the right product portfolio. South itself has, by the way, continued to grow very strongly. It does remain our most mature market, but it has also been growing faster than we originally expected. We've added significantly to our distribution here and continue to see very strong volumes. Our geographic strategy is about deepening markets where we already have strength, replicating that model in Middle India, and now taking that same playbook to North and rest of India. The opportunity ahead is much larger than the footprint we have today. We also continue to build our international business, with Nepal and Sri Lanka going live last year. Both markets now have the Rista and the 450 series, and we have steadily been building out the ecosystem around them, including experience centers, charging infrastructure, and service support. We now have 14 experience centers in Nepal and 42 in Sri Lanka as of 30th June 2026. These markets are still at an early stage, but they allow us to take the product and the consumer experience we built in India to international markets and scale it over time. There's another part of Ather that remains largely invisible from the curb. Much of what separates Ather is what's underneath the surface. At the center of every vehicle is Ather Stack, our in-house software platform that connects the scooter, the cloud, and the app into one single system. Because we control this entire stack, an Ather can continue to improve long after it leaves the showroom. This year, we shipped Ather Stack 7, our largest software upgrade yet, to the entire existing fleet on the same day. This is an important part of our software strategy. We don't just build a feature for the next scooter, we can build something today and make it available to scooters that are already on the road. As the installed base grows, the value of that platform grows with it. We're also seeing software move beyond being a differentiator for early adopters. Navigation, safety alerts, vehicle controls, and the connected experiences are increasingly becoming part of everyday usage. Importantly, our Ather Stack Pro attach rate has remained incredibly strong even as our volumes have scaled. Ather Stack Pro attach rate was 93% in Q4 FY26, our highest ever by that quarter. And this tells us that customers are not just buying the vehicle, they're choosing the broader Ather experience that comes with it. We've continued to build the ecosystem around the vehicle as well. Ather customers now have access to more than 6,000 public fast charging points on the LECCS standard, or LEX standard as we call it. LEX was the erstwhile Ather standard that today has become a national standard. It has moved beyond just Ather, and by becoming an Indian charging standard with more than 20 OEMs, charging operators, and suppliers coming together. We've brought them all together as part of a larger consortium called the LEAF Consortium, which is now pushing the standard in India and even abroad. In FY26, we saw significant volatility in rare earth magnet prices, memory costs, and lithium and battery prices throughout the year. We responded through strategic sourcing, pre-buying, inventory planning, and alternate technologies such as LFP, chemistries, and continued value engineering across the portfolio. This is where the depth of our engineering organization matters. We've spent years building the ability to redesign, resource, and re-engineer when external conditions change. We do not believe that vertical integration means making everything ourselves. We believe it really means, first and foremost, knowing which parts of the product matter, owning the technology and the IP around them, and having the engineering capability to respond quickly. These efforts are visible in our unit economics. Adjusted gross margin improved from 19% to 24% year-on-year in FY26, while gross margin excluding subsidies improved from 12% to 21% year-on-year in FY26. Cost of goods sold reduced by around 9%. This is a very important part of the story because it shows that growth and economics are improving together. As volumes have scaled, we have not simply become a larger business, we have become more efficient. Improving unit economics combined with operating leverage is what's driven the significant improvement in EBITDA throughout the year. And this brings us finally to the next phase for Ather. The biggest piece of that is a new product platform, new scooter platform, the EL platform. EL is not simply another scooter, it is a new foundation for the next stage of Ather. For 13 years, we have invested in building capabilities across vehicle engineering, electronics, software manufacturing, and product dev. EL platform is where we take these capabilities into a much larger part of the market. The 1 lakh to 1.25 lakh rupee segment is the largest part of India's electric scooter market, and Ather today essentially has no presence there. The 18, 19, 20% market share that we've been talking about has come from price points even beyond that. This makes the new scooter platform, the EL scooter platform, a particularly interesting product introduction. It allows us to expand into a much larger customer base while improving the cost structure of our products in the segments where we already operate. The first product on this new platform is Konark, which we'll be launching on 29th August at Ather Community Day in Bangalore. Konark is an important moment for us because it combines the engineering we have built at Ather with a platform designed from the beginning for a broader customer segment. It has been developed around the fundamentals of our industry: safety, convenience, serviceability, and a more efficient cost structure. The EL platform has been designed with all of this in mind: a simplified electronic architecture, a steel frame, a redesigned transmission, and greater commonality across component, allowing us to build hopefully many multiple products on a common foundation in the coming years. The manufacturing capacity is being built around this platform. Today, Ather has around 4.2 lakh units of annual installed capacity. Our new facility in Auric in Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, Maharashtra, is on track for commissioning in Q3 FY27, and we'll be adding another 5 lakh units of annual capacity, taking our total installed capacity to 9.2 lakh units with it. The facility also brings greater vertical integration across areas such as battery pack assembly, transmission assembly, electronics, painting, and coating. This is important not just for capacity but also for unit economics and supply chain resilience. It will also place a significant part of our production closer to the markets which we expect will grow very strongly in the coming years. We are already seeing early signs of the opportunity ahead. In Q1 FY27, Ather sold 83,000 units, but we retailed more than 90,000 units, wholesale up 80% year on year, but retail up more than 90 or even 100% year on year. Paid pre-orders increased 158% in this quarter to 1.5 lakh pre-orders, while dealer inventory reduced from around 14 days to just 3 days. A few years ago, a large part of our challenge was creating the product, building awareness, and proving that customers would choose electric. That equation is changing. Demand is increasingly visible. The challenge now for us is to serve that demand efficiently through capacity, distribution, supply chain, manufacturing, and continued improvement in the economics of our business. And that is why we think FY26 was such an important year for all of us at Ather. The company is becoming increasingly interconnected. A stronger product portfolio creates more demand improves retail productivity, better retail economics gives our partners confidence to add more stores, a wider network reaches even more customers, higher volumes improve manufacturing leverage, a larger installed base of customers makes Ather Stack more valuable, improving unit economics, operating leverage, and all of that improves eventual profitability. A better economics gives us the room to keep investing in engineering, technology, and future products. And this is the flywheel that we've been investing over the last 13 years at Ather. A lot of what looks like operating leverage today was actually engineering work done years ago. The product portfolio today is the result of years of product development. The software platform is the result of years of investment in technology. The retail network is the result of years of building strong distributor and dealer relationships. The manufacturing capabilities are the result of years of learning how to build at scale. What is different today is that these pieces are starting to work together. There's still a lot more to build, but the foundations are in place, the opportunity is clear, and now we have the capital to accelerate. Our focus will remain simple: build great products, strengthen the capabilities around them, scale responsibly, and continue creating long-term value for our customers, employees, and shareholders. Thank you for your continued trust and support. Over to you, Neelam.
Thank you, Tarun. The notice of AGM dated 27 July 2026, along with the explanatory statement convening the meeting, the statement of profit and loss for the year ended 31st March 2026, and the balance sheet dated 31st March 2026, together with the report of the Board of Directors and the auditors, have been circulated to you. With your permission, I would like to take the notice as read. I further confirm that there are no qualifications, observations, or comments mentioned by the auditor's report or on financial statements or matters which have any adverse effect on the functioning of the company. Hence, it does not call for a reading of the auditor's report. The shareholders may also note that considering that e-voting on the items of the agenda has been made available to the shareholders, there shall be no voting by show of hands. We shall now proceed to take up the agenda matters as set out in the notice of the meeting. After this, we will open the floor for questions by the shareholders who have registered to speak at the AGM. I would now take up all the items given in the notice of the 13th Annual General Meeting. Item number 1 of the notice. The first item of notice is to consider and adopt the audited financial statements of the company for the financial year ended March 31st, 2026, together with the reports of the Board of Directors and the auditors thereon. A copy of the financial statements along with the reports has already been sent to all members and is also available on the company website. This item forms part of the ordinary business and it is proposed to be passed as an ordinary resolution. The second item of notice is to appoint a director in place of Mr. Ram Kupaswamy, who retires by rotation and being eligible offers himself for reappointment. This item forms a part of the ordinary business and it is proposed to be passed on an ordinary resolution. The third item of the notice is reappointment of Messrs. Deloitte Haskins and Sells, Chartered Accountants as statutory auditors of the company for a second term of 5 consecutive years to hold office from the conclusion of the 13th Annual General Meeting till the conclusion of the 18th Annual General Meeting. This item forms part of the ordinary business and it is proposed to be passed as an ordinary resolution. The fourth item of the notice is extension of the benefits of amended and restated Ather Energy ESOP Plan 2025 to the employees of subsidiary companies. This item forms a part of the special business and it is proposed to be passed as a special resolution. Now we will take questions from the shareholders. Over to you, Pooja.
Thank you, Chairperson. Dear shareholders, to avoid repetition, the answer to all the questions shall be provided towards the end. Shareholders may also note that the company reserves the right to limit the number of shareholders asking questions depending upon the availability of time. Before we begin with question and answer session, we have a few points to be noted for your convenience. The name of the shareholders who have registered to speak at the AGM shall be announced in turns by the moderator. You are requested to state your name, DP ID and client ID and the place from where you are joining the meeting and then proceed to speak. Each shareholder will be given 3 minutes for their questions. To avoid repetition, the Board of Directors shall respond to all the questions at the end. In case there is a connectivity problem with any shareholder, then the next shareholder will be asked to join. Once the connectivity improves, the shareholder will be called again. I request the moderator to please connect the shareholder speakers.
Thank you, ma'am. We now invite our first speaker, Mr. Naveen Bothra, to speak. Mr. Bothra, we can see you. Kindly unmute your microphone to speak.
Yeah, respected Chairperson Madam Neelam Dhawan, co-founder and CEO Mr. Tarun Mehta, co-founder and CTO Mr. Swapnil Jain, other distinguished board members and the management team of Ather Energy. Good morning to all. I am Naveen Bothra attending this AGM from Delhi. First of all, I would like to congratulate the team at Ather Energy, ably led by the agile co-founders, for the fantastic wealth creation of 5x in a very short period of less than 2 years of listing. Congratulations to all. It's a pleasure for us to be also part of this wealth creation journey. A huge applause to Team Ather for becoming the third largest EV player in a very short span of time. Madam Chairperson, I have the following queries for Mr. Tarun. Number one is regarding the two-wheeler EV profitability. My first question is that so far in the two-wheeler EV profitability is something that everyone is trying to figure out. Nobody is yet able to predict on what EBITDA levels EV business will be able to make. So in such times, we are entering lower price bracket segment through Ather Konar. Mr. Tarun, in your opinion, what impact it will have on our overall cost structure? Since these segments will face lower realizations. Would like to have your views. Second one is regarding the backward integration. On backward integration, we are doing a remarkable job in manufacturing our scooters, and last quarter was a testament to that. Mr. Tarun, do you think there is backward integration potential in our business? And if yes, what are the major components that we are planning to ship in-house? And if not, then what is the reason for the same? If you can elucidate, it will be quite helpful, sir. And the third question is regarding the PM e-drive scheme, which has incentive for e-two-wheeler players. Can you please throw some light on the status of that and Ather's positioning in this regard of PM e-drive scheme? E-drive scheme. To conclude, I have already voted in favor of all the resolutions. I propose a vote of thanks to the esteemed board. We wish the team at Ather Energy a grand success for the our upcoming launch at Ather Konark. Many thanks to Ms. Pooja Agrawal, our company secretary, and team for smooth onboarding in this virtual meeting. Thanks for the opportunity to interact. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Speaker number 2, Mr. Jahangir Batiwala, is not present in the meeting, so we're now inviting speaker number 3, Mr. Jaideep Bakshi, to speak. Mr. Bakshi, kindly unmute your microphone to speak.
Yes, very good morning, Chairman and Board of Directors and CFO, myself Jaideep Bakshi, connecting from the city of Kolkata. First of all, I convey my thanks to our company secretary, Pooja ma'am, for giving the opportunity and presenting a detailed and informative annual report, and also to our moderator for conducting this video conference in a smooth manner. Ma'am and sir, both the speeches were very much informative, shared about our company's efforts and also the future growth path, and also the conditions in which our company is passing, and also the future prospects of our company. Just want to know, because every industry is implementing technology, how are we implementing this technology and the latest one for the growth of our efficiency and our logistic movement, because that is the main area of thought concern, because if we can reach out to the every corner of India. As you mentioned in your speech, we have increased our number of stores. So what is our target for the coming years? And also regarding this festive season, which is round the corner, what is our thought process? How do we plan to capture this? Because people are now on the brand portfolio, they are eager more than on the non-branded ones. So how do we plan to capture this opportunity? That's all from my side, and wish our company all the best, can come out with much positive results, and festive greetings to all present in today's video conference. Namaskar. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Bakshi. We now invite speaker number 4, Mr. Shrikant Jawar, to speak. Sir, you've been placed in the meeting. Kindly unmute your microphone to speak.
सर मेरा आवाज आ रहा है सर?
जी सर, हम आपको सुन पा रहे हैं.
हाँ, रेस्पेक्टेड चेयरपर्सन ऑल बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर, नमस्कार साहब. मेरा नाम श्रीकांत झवर, मैं हैदराबाद से बात कर रहा हूँ सर. सर अभी ई गाड़ी का बहुत ज्यादा मार्केट में बहुत डिमांड हो चुका है, तो आगे अपना कैपेसिटी क्या है सर, उसके बारे में बताइए. आपके बैलेंस शीट में पेज नंबर 10 में बताया कि दे आर 700 एक्सपीरियंस सेंटर, तो ये साल में और कितने ओपन होना चाहिए सर्विस सेंटर और एक्सपीरियंस सेंटर? और आपका ज्यादा मार्केट में डिमांड पूरा साउथ में है, साउथ में बताया जा रहा है, तो ये साल अभी और चार्जिंग पॉइंट और कितने ओपन होने के चांसेस है? और हैदराबाद में देखता हूँ सर, इलेक्ट्रिकल प्राइवेट गाड़ियां बहुत हो गए, डिमांड आपकी गाड़ी की उतना ही होगा है, तो अभी आगे क्या प्रोसीजर है और आगे क्या अट्रैक्ट करेंगे कस्टमर को, जो क्योंकि अभी आपका मार्केट में तो बहुत गाड़ियां दिख रहे हैं, तो अभी और क्या अट्रैक्ट करेंगे? अभी और कोई न्यू मॉडल लाने का विचार है क्या, उसके बारे में बताइए. और मैं साथ में सेक्रेटरी टीम को मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ, जो टाइम पे मैं मेल देने बाद बैलेंस शीट भी भेजा है, तो मैं पूजा मैडम को भी मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ, पूरे टीम को धन्यवाद देता हूँ. और इसी तरह वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग रखे. आते सो दशहरे दीपावली की भी शुभकामनाएं. थैंक यू.
Thank you, Mr. Jawar. Speaker number 5, Yashvi Kothari, is not present in the meeting. So we're now inviting speaker number 6, Mr. Sarabjit Singh, to speak. Mr. Singh, kindly unmute your microphone to speak.
Hello, Chairman sir, can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Yes.
Chairman sir, first of all, good afternoon to you, all the board of directors, all the staff of Ather Energy Limited and my co-fellow shareholder. सर आपने अपनी ओपनिंग रिमार्क्स में हमें काफी कुछ कंपनी के बारे में बताया, और सर थोड़ा सा देखते हुए मैडम ये अचंभा होती है कि हमारे जो सीएस साहब हैं वो मतलब इतने ज्यादा बिजी हैं, तो मैम उनको नंबर ऑफ सीएस दीजिए इनको, ताकि ये सारे के सारे काम कर सकें. क्योंकि मैडम इन लोगों को देखते हुए बहुत ज्यादा हमें अचंभा होती है कि हमारे सीएस साहब के पास टाइम तक नहीं है. क्योंकि अगर इनके पास टाइम हो तो जो जो हमारी कंपनी में स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर्स हैं उन लोगों को ये भी कुछ बता पाए। बाकी मैम आप लोग इतनी इतनी सिटिंग फीसिस ले रहे हैं, इस चीज की हमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। बाकी मैम थोड़ा सा इस चीज की भी टेक केयर जरूर कीजिए कि जो जो स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर हमारी कंपनी में जुड़ते हैं वो लोग भी मैम अपना टाइम निकाल करके जुड़ते हैं, तो उन लोगों की भी टेक केयर जरूर की जाए। थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू सो मच कि आपने हमें बोलने का मौका दिया।
Thank you, Mr. Singh. We now invite speaker number 7, Mr. Himanshu Anilbhai Trivedi. Mr. Trivedi, kindly unmute your microphone to speak.
Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please proceed.
Yeah, good morning, all of you. Respected Chairman Niram Dhawan, other board of directors, CDM Dice, and Himanshu Trivedi from Gujarat, Vadodara. First of all, thankful to our company secretary Pooja Agrawal, who is sending the soft even the hard copy of AGM notice, well in advance, which is full of information, fact taken place, which is easy to follow, easy to understand. So I'm thankful to you, your entire secretary. Report is nicely prepared. All corporate cover, all parameter cover in the AGM notice. So I don't have much question because I have full faith on board and their working. I have already sent my question and query to the email. Well, with the set time of AGM, give the opportunity to speak. My race speaker shareholder. As a speaker, still I have a few questions, sir. What is the market share we have in domestic as well as in international market? My second query: what would be the profit share of coming financial? How many new model are come in current financial, and how many country include we exporting our products? I wish good luck and bright future for coming financial and coming festival. Thank you to allow me to speak, sir. During the festival, please remember speaker shareholder, same as your employees and your.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Trivedi. We now invite speaker number 8, Mr. Bharat Raj K, to speak.
Very good
Sir,
morning,
kindly-
Madam Chairman, entire board of directors and KMPs of my bank, of my company. Chairman sir, wonderful Chairman sir. I congratulate the entire board for the wonderful performance of this financial year. Madam Chairman, I support all the resolution. I thank the Secretary Department and send me the link and the annual report. My question is that due to the geopolitical war situation, due to the fuel cost, what are the impact on our financial balance sheet, madam? Can we expect results positively with growth of sales in this financial year? For the expansion of our company, any plans for the right issues, QAPs or preference issues, please let me know, madam. Any plans for to open another factory in India, madam? Please let me know. At present, we are in South India. Any plans to open a factory in North India? And the EV stations, madam, there are very little, madam. So increase in Hyderabad, madam. Hyderabad में थोड़ा मुश्किल हो रहा इधर चार्जिंग स्टेशंस प्लीज थोड़ा इंक्रीज करो मैडम. Once again, madam, all the best for financial. I hope next year will come with a positive response with a dividend payout. And we are always with you, madam. Take care. God bless you all. दिवाली के दिन थोड़ा स्पीकर शेड्यूल सबको थोड़ा याद कर लो, madam, with your love and affection, madam. Take care. Bye bye. I am Bharatara signing off from Hyderabad.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Speaker number 9 is Mr. Manjeet Singh. Mr. Singh.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Please proceed.
Ather एनर्जी की मैनेजमेंट टीम, स्केट्रियल टीम और माय को शेयर होल्डर, मैं सभी का स्वागत करता हूं. गुड आफ्टरनून मैडम. कंपनी की परफॉर्मेंस बहुत अच्छी रही है. जून क्वार्टर के जो रिजल्ट थे उसके अंदर हमारा करीब 88% का इजाफा रहा. तो ये जो अब जो महीने शुरू होने जा रहे हैं इसमें फेस्टिवल भी हैं और आगे वेडिंग सीजन भी है. सो हमने अपनी प्रोडक्शन का कितना आगे टारगेट रखा है और आगे किस तरह के क्वार्टरों में ये जो हैं दो व्यस्त क्वार्टर जो हैं इनके अंदर सेल जो हमारी बढ़ेगी, तो उसके अंदर हमारे जो ये अथोराइज्ड डीलरशिप है करीब 750 के करीब 718 से 747 का आंकड़ा आप दिखवा रहे हैं और 440 शहरों में हमारे जो हैं प्रोडक्ट उपलब्ध हैं. तो भारत एक विशाल देश है और 28 स्टेट के अलावा यूनियन टेरिटरी भी हैं. तो आगे आने वाले टाइम में क्या रेशो रहेगी, कितने किलोमीटर के दायरे में एक शोरूम का हम रखेंगे स्कोप आगे। मतलब जैसे दिल्ली तो एक घनी आबादी वाला शहर है, तो जहां कम आबादी है वहां पर हम कितनी दूरी पर अपना एक सेंटर रखेंगे जो सेल करने के लिए होगा। बाकी हमारे जैसे ही सिमिलर कंपनी को एक प्रॉब्लम आई थी कि उनके सर्विस सेंटर जो थे वो कुछ पूरे अग्रेसर नहीं थे, मतलब वो जो कस्टमर था उसको पूरी फैसिलिटी नहीं दे पा रहे थे। तो ऐसी प्रॉब्लम हमारी कंपनी के साथ ना आए। पहले तो मैं कहूँगा कि गाड़ी खराब ही ना हो, अगर कोई ऐसी प्रॉब्लम आए तो हम उससे निपटने के लिए अपने सर्विस सेंटर का दायरा बढ़ाएं, तो आने वाले टाइम में हमारी बढ़ेगी। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Mr. Singh. We now invite speaker number 10, Mr. Gaurav Kumar Singh, to speak. Mr. Singh, kindly unmute your microphone to speak.
So, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Please proceed.
Okay, thank you so much. Respected Chairman, Board of Directors and fellow shareholders. Good morning to all of you. Myself, Gaurav Kumar Singh, joining this AGM from Delhi. First of all, I would like to thank the management for giving me this opportunity to express my views on this platform. As a long-term investor, I would like to know that how the board plans to maximize shareholder value over the next 5 years. And is there any plan for expansion or entering into new business? Second is how much of what steps have been taken to reduce the carbon footprints in the manufacturing of our scooties and scooters. As far as the agenda of this AGM is concerned, I support all the resolutions along with all my family members. I sincerely thank the management and all the employees for the company for their dedication and hard work. I wish a continued success and hope the company achieves even greater milestones in the years ahead. With this, I also thank our CFO, Company Secretary, and his entire team for maintaining high standard of corporate governance. In the end, I wish a bright future for the company and a great health for all of you. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Chairperson, Mr. Gaurav Kumar Singh was our last speaker. And with this, we conclude the question session from all our shareholders. And I now hand over the floor back to you to take the proceedings forward. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, shareholders, for your questions. We will try to respond to all the questions raised in the meeting. However, the shareholders may also write to the company on the designated email address given on the website of the company for any further questions and queries you may have. We will provide the answers to the questions shortly. I would request the team to play the videos on Ather products till we prepare the answers.
It's easy on an Ather.
So, how was Infinite Cruise?
I never knew you could cruise in city traffic on a scooter at different speeds. Then on slopes, I could cruise on the way up and down with confidence. And then bad roads. You made it work for the bad roads too. I could ride at low speeds without getting kicked out of cruise. Infinite Cruise is so
Cruise control reimagined for cities. Infinite Cruise now on Ather 450 Apex.
Let's go to the gym.
Taking you there.
Take me to Rahul's place.
Let's go.
It's easy on an Ather.
What makes an Ather an Ather? This is the juggernaut, Ather's engineering playground. It's a tough, rugged battleground. Inside this 38,692 square feet of brutal testing madness, precision meets innovation. 1 lakh kilometers? We crushed that in just 15 days. From component level to system, if there's a way to test it, we've probably got it covered. Why an Ather, you ask? Here, every Ather goes through 350 plus brutal tests before it can even earn its name. Every strain, every vibration, every sign of weakness is tracked, analyzed, and eliminated. Batteries, the heart of the scooter. We drown them, bake them, and drop them into submission. Abuse tests, our specialty. Software validation, flawless. Oh, but we're not done here yet. Finally a shower after a long, hard day. Just like you, the scooter comes out looking sharper, cleaner, and ready for whatever is next. See you on the road.
Next. Ready?
It's easy on an Ather.
चल जल्दी चल
के जाएगा कहाँ घूम के आएगा यहाँ
पेट्रोल खत्म
गड़बड़ दी मैं गड़बड़ दी सामने तेरे पुलिस खड़ी
तू लाना इधर इसको जल्दी डाल इसमें
गड़बड़ दी मैं गड़बड़ दी सामने तेरे पुलिस खड़ी पुलिस खड़ी पुलिस खड़ी
It's easy on an Ather.
Hello, pick it up now. Hello, pick it up now. Hello.
Hey, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Halo.
It's easy on an Ather.
लाइव लोकेशन ट्रैकिंग है इसमें। हाँ, ताकि हमारी दीदी तुम्हारे भैया के ऊपर नजर रख सके और स्किड कंट्रोल भी है। हाँ, ताकि तुम्हारे भैया कभी फिसले नहीं, समझी?
नए रिश्ते की शुरुआत नए रिश्ता के साथ एथर रिश्ता।
It's easy on an Ather.
So, how was Infinite Cruise?
I never knew you could cruise in city traffic on a scooter at different speeds. Then on slopes, I could cruise on the way up and down with confidence. And then bad roads. You made it work for the bad roads too. I could ride at low speeds without getting kicked out of cruise. Infinite Cruise is so
Cruise control reimagined for cities. Infinite Cruise now on Ather 450 Apex.
Let's go to the gym.
Taking you there.
Take me to Rahul's place.
Let's go.
It's easy on an Ather.
What makes an Ather an Ather? This is the juggernaut, Ather's engineering playground. It's a tough, rugged battleground. Inside this 38,692 square feet of brutal testing madness, precision meets innovation. 1 lakh kilometers? We crushed that in just 15 days. From component level to system, if there's a way to test it, we've probably got it covered. Why an Ather, you ask? Here, every Ather goes through 350 plus brutal tests before it can even earn its name. Every strain, every vibration, every sign of weakness is tracked, analyzed, and eliminated. Batteries, the heart of the scooter. We drown them, bake them, and drop them into submission. Abuse tests, our specialty. Software validation, flawless. Oh, but we're not done here yet. Finally a shower after a long, hard day. Just like you, the scooter comes out looking sharper, cleaner, and ready for whatever is next. See you on the road.
I can get started. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sharing all your questions. We've had an opportunity to go through all of them, and I'm going to go through a little bit of a merged response in the interest of time. So there was a question from Naveen ji on impact on profitability from launch of Konak. So Konak has been built on a new lower cost platform. So it allows us to launch products in the 1 to 1.25 lakh category, a segment where Ather is not present today. However, I want to bring attention to a little bit of nuance here. It should not be seen, entry in a new price segment should not be seen as necessarily a sign of margin weakness or a likely reduction of margin. And there is a little bit of history here. For example, if you see the launch of Ather Rista, a product that is on average 15 to 17,000 rupees cheaper than its predecessor Ather 450. Despite the launch of Ather Rista, Ather's margins have expanded substantially. Our average, our roughly average adjusted gross margins were roughly about 8 to 9% before the launch of Rista, which today stand at more than 20%. So, and the way we've always enabled this is entry in a new price segment is preceded by a phenomenal amount of work on reducing our input costs substantially before we enter that segment, which is the same thing that we are working on with Konak. The reason we did not launch products in the 1 to 1.25 lakh rupee segment previously is because that would have necessitated a lower margin realization on the back of Rista's portfolio. We didn't want to do it, so we designed a product from scratch to ensure that our gross margins even in this price segment are healthy. On balance, we expect Konak should not reduce our overall profitability. In fact, it's a reasonable possibility that Konak should expand our gross margins because its underlying cost structures are better even in higher price points. And overall, if it helps improve our volumes, which we certainly are counting on, then it should benefit our operating leverage and should further help with EBITDA and PAT profitability. There was another question on backward integration potential. So I had listed this out in the opening remarks also. With the new factory in Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, we are expecting higher levels of backward integration on things like electronic box build assembly, on transmission assembly, coating and painting. With all of these, we expect certainly an improvement in margin, but we are also expecting a better level of quality control and a better level of overall production control and efficiency. What was the status of PM E-Drive was another question. The PM E-Drive scheme has been extended by another 2 years in a very positive sign by the central government. It's been extended for roughly about another 45 lakh units. We expect the scheme to last at least for this year, though it's technically open for 2 more years, but we expect it to last at least this year, maybe longer. And all our models, current production models are already eligible, and Konak is underway. Questions from Jaideep Bakshi around number of ECs in year ahead, and I'm going to merge this with another few questions on plan for service center count, charging infrastructure count. So by the exit of FY26, Ather had opened 700 experience centers or stores across the country. With our new launch of Konark scheduled for next week, we believe that our portfolio will be wide enough and healthy enough that it can probably sustain the presence of roughly about 1,500 to 2,000 independent stores, independent exclusive Ather stores in the coming years. So that'll be our ambition for a number of stores. On service centers, we believe that almost every store should be matched by a service center. So there will be almost a 1:1 mapping. There might be a little bit of an overlap between some stores which are very close to each other in some large cities, in which case they might share a service center. But overall, you should expect our service center count to remain broadly in line with our experience center count, with a lag of 3 to 6 months. So sometimes service centers take a few months longer to open post the opening of a experience center. On charging infrastructure, we have shared that we already have about 6,000 LECCS points across the country that our customers can charge on. And we are looking at continuous addition to that every month. With an increasing fleet size, we expect this number to increase by a few thousand units in the coming years. There was also a specific question from Bharat Raj on need for more charging infrastructure in Hyderabad. Bharatji, your point is well noted, but I also want to let you know that we've not remained on the back foot. Ather already has 165 fast chargers in the city of Hyderabad, but we'll certainly look into it if there is an opportunity to add more charging infrastructure. Given these are well monetized charging points, we would be happy to do so, and we will make a note of that. There was a question on any new model plan. As I've already called out, Konark is expected to be launched later next week. So that's our big scooter launch scheduled soon. There was a question around how many countries are we exporting to. As mentioned in my opening remarks, we're already selling in Nepal and Sri Lanka, and we're looking at other international opportunities also. Our market share in India was roughly about 17% for FY26. There was a question from Bharat Raj around impact on financials due to geopolitics. A very good question. So this question was answered in a lot of depth during our Q4 earnings call, and also particularly in our Q1 earnings call for FY27. So I'm going to paraphrase from that. Given the overall uncertainty that has been injected in supply chains, and particularly the impact on commodities from a mix of the war in Middle East and the rise of AI, which is inflating the cost of a lot of key commodities like copper, aluminium, memories, semiconductors in general, we have seen a significant increase in input raw material costs across the table. The cost of just the absolute materials on our products have gone up by almost 45 to 50% over the last roughly about 4 to 5 quarters. That's a cost increase that has never been probably seen before, at least not by Ather. And I would imagine that it's not something that our industry has often seen either. In Q1 FY27, jumping ahead of FY26 to give a little bit of visibility here, the impact of these cost hikes, these price hikes in our input costs was roughly about 5.6% impact to our gross margins. To minimize this impact, we took a range of measures from a lot of focus on cost reduction, value engineering, and price hikes across the table. All of that led to an improvement of gross margin by 2.6%. So 5.6% impact, 2.6% bips impact during Q1 FY27. We expect that this impact on commodities will probably continue for a few more quarters. But we also believe that over the course of this coming year, the commodity impact should cool down. I can't say with confidence if the entire 5-6% impact will disappear. Some of it will probably stay long term, particularly on commodities like copper. But on many other things, we believe commodities are overheated right now and should cool down. The good news is the measures that we have taken today to absorb the impact of commodities, these measures will outlive the commodity inflation and hence will long-term create a lot of value for the business. There was a question from Jaideep Bakshi on, sorry, I'm mixing up. There was a question around any plan for fundraise. Please make note that recently the company finished qualified institutional placement of roughly about 1,300 crores and is in the process of closing another 1,200 crore fundraise on a preferential issue, together totaling up to 2,500 crore fundraise, which should hold the company in good stead in these fairly volatile times globally, and also should support the expansion requirements given the expanding markets for electric vehicles. There was a question from Manjeet Singh ji कि हम ओला जैसा situation servicing में कैसे avoid करें? How do we avoid an Ola like or a competitor's servicing issue? Our industry did face a lot of challenges around servicing in the past, with multiple brands facing a lot of flack from customers around struggles around servicing. We've made a note of these. Over the last 1 year, Ather has been particularly focused on ensuring that we are improving not just our service infrastructure, but also our processes and our governance around it. But fundamentally, if I were to just take a step back, these are really last minute fixes. Adding more service centers, or like having more material availability there. Even things like better processes and better governance can only do so much. The fundamental issue of servicing, and that probably deserves a little bit of background here. The fundamental issue of servicing is always born from the product itself and the underlying technology and the quality that we design the product for. Getting that right is the difference between a massive issue of servicing and a brand reputation hit, or becoming a brand that's really known for quality. At Ather, over the last 13 years, a disproportionate amount of our time has been spent not just in inventing new things, but really in the boring bread and butter jobs of fixing tens of thousands of possible bugs that our customers could face. Resolving all of them, sharpening your product to the last extent, making sure that what goes out in the first place is very unlikely to fail, is the bedrock of ensuring a strong product and very few service requirements in the first place. Not fixing it there, not controlling it there would be the biggest mistake, and that's why Ather so focused on taking time to launch really, really high quality products in the first place, so that the actual servicing requirements are always fewer. With a new platform, EL, and its first product, Konark, servicing will remain top priority for us, and we are hoping and we're certainly planning to further reduce need for any servicing in the first place. There was also another question from Gaurav Kumar Singh ji about how to minimize carbon footprint. We are moving to increasingly more and more solar powered energy for our production and overall operations. We've also been taking measures like reusable packaging in our supply chain to further solve this. There are more details on page 75 of our annual report should you want to pursue this and understand things better. But with that, I believe we've answered broadly most of the questions that came, including any possible overlaps. Pooja, back to you.
To kindly address the shareholders and give her thank you note. Over.
Thank you, Pooja. I think we have answered all the questions. If there are any further queries, please email it to us and we will answer them separately. I now request members who have not yet cast their votes to remote e-voting to do so now via the NDSL e-voting platform. Voting will remain open for the next 30 minutes following the conclusion of this meeting, after which it will be disabled. Mr. Biswajit Ghosh, partner BMP and Company LLP, has been appointed as the scrutinizer for supervising the e-voting process. The scrutinizer's report on the voting results will be made available on the website of the company, and the same shall be disseminated to the stock exchanges at the earliest. The resolutions as set forth in the AGM notice shall be deemed to be passed today, subject to the receipt of the requisite number of votes. With this, we come to the end of the official proceedings. On behalf of the board and the management, I thank the shareholders for their active participation in the meeting. I also thank all the board members, employees, suppliers, vendors, and bankers for the committed and efficient services rendered by them towards the successful operations of the company. I also express sincere appreciation to the various government regulatory authorities and companies' valued customers for their continued cooperation, trust, and support. I now declare the meeting has concluded. Thank you and see you next year.